Here we are, start of the mountain, almost to the start, but.
Here and visited the summer that we were here.
Oh, hello.
Oh, look, hello. Right. Yeah, the governor came up here for a visit and they fixed the road
Cool.
for her to come up.
That's
Like,
pretty
we
funny.
need her to come again.
It's kind of cool that the governor came up onto, well, I guess she probably wasn't coming up for the Pinhoti Trail, just to see the flag at the mountain, I guess.
Oh, the governor?
Yeah.
Well, in the tower, they had to redo the stairs. The tower was closed for probably 10 or more years.
Okay.
Because the stairs were just old and rusty and they were metal.
Sure.
And they were not safe, so they closed it. And then I guess they got some grant money or something. And totally redid the stairs. So they're all wooden now and they're beautiful.
Cool. I'll have to go up and take a picture.
She was up for a grand opening.
Oh, okay.
A grand reopening of the tower.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, this is all burned here.
Yeah, control burn.
Yeah. So that takes you to the southern terminus. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Oh, we got flames. That's interesting. Entrance doesn't say anything about it being closed, but yeah, there's flames. So you could walk that way, but you can also take this sidewalk, I think.
Okay.
After seeing those flames, I think
Yeah.
you can take this sidewalk.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have some smoke.
Okay. So I didn't start at the beginning of the Pinhoti Trail because when we got up here to the top of the mountain, there's a bit of a wildfire going on, and I wanted to get past this section and out of that smoke as fast as possible. So we cut off about 0.4 tenths of a mile just to get out of the smoke. But the shuttle driver called the ranger, and the ranger said the fire department was on their way and it would be fine. So I'm hiking. We are approaching the top of Flag Mountain. It is a little later than I wanted to get here, so we're probably not gonna go up the tower. We're just gonna push on. I want to get to the shelter, and that's about 2 miles from here. So, yeah, we got about an hour till dark, so I gotta push 2 miles in an hour. Well, we'll see how I do. But there's Flag Mountain. Let's find this, and we are apparently on the trail. I've been told the trail is blue blazed. So, we came up this paved pathway because it was the most direct road out of the smoke. The official Pinhoti went by what I could see, where I could see live fire. I didn't want to take a video because, well, I didn't want to get hurt. And the smoke was pretty intense too. Alright, I'm going to keep hiking. I'll talk to you guys later. So, if you look down that way, let me see if I can zoom in. There's live fire down there, and that is just where the trail is going. So hopefully we don't get too close to that line of fire. But I was told it's safe to hike in this area, and since I have no way to get back down without hiking past it, it's just what I'm gonna have to do. Hopefully I don't get killed. Oh, there's the fire. Right down there, there's a whole line of it. Apparently there was a controlled burn yesterday in this area, but then should be put out, but it's still going. So hopefully the fire department comes and takes care of that. Well, fire is pretty big over there. Hopefully they get it under control soon. But it's right below the tower. And the trail is that away. So we're going away from the fire. So hopefully we're okay. But I'll be going past that ranger cabin soon, so hopefully I'll be able to tell them about the fire. Oh, there's the fire. Hopefully, it's supposed to rain tonight, so hopefully it gets put out by that, if nothing else. Meantime, I lost the trail. It's pretty smoky. It's getting dark. Really need to find the trail. Alright, there's blue blaze over there. Right there. I thought the trail turned this way, but I don't see any of those markers, so I'm going to have to check far out. I got to the shelter about 6:15. I had to hike the last mile and a half with a headlamp, but I made it. fire was wild. And then there was no clear way down to the water source. I couldn't find a sign or anything. I scrolled through the far out comments and I found somebody mentioned that if you continue down the path, you would find water. So I did, and I did. But I bushwhacked, basically. But I got water, 3 liters. Should hold me through the night. Gotta filter it, of course. Then I'll get something together for dinner and go to sleep. So I got the Sawyer hooked up to the Ceanoc bag. Then this hose coming out, filtering up me some clean water, which is really fantastic because I am super thirsty. As I was leaving the smoky area, guy named the Water Bug gave me a half a liter of water. So I chugged that, and then I hiked. So I had some water after I left the fire tower, which is good because I would be dead right now without it. But yeah, the water's filtering. I got some good food. My mom gave me a couple hard-boiled eggs and a piece of cornbread for the trip down, and I forgot all about it. So I'm going to eat that for dinner and then go to sleep. We'll talk to you guys in the morning. I got to the shelter about 45 minutes before it started to rain, thank God. I don't know what that is. Not going to investigate. But it's a nice tiny little shelter with a tin roof. This tarp, moth-eaten tarp over the doorway so I won't get wet. But I'll sleep nice here. I'm exhausted. You all have a good night. Well, it's Saturday. And now, sorry I'm a little phlegmy. Now that we have daylight, we can see that the river is easily accessible from the shelter, but I couldn't see it last night, so I had to walk down the trail a ways to find it. But it's a cute little shelter. I'm making breakfast. I've got this Bob's Red Mill Mussolini stuff that I'm making up. I'm gonna add some peanut butter and some organic coconut shavings to it to make it taste good because I don't have any sugar or anything, but that's okay. I slept really well. It rained all night, or not all night, but off and on all night, and I stayed fully dry and warm, so I'm gonna have my breakfast and I'll get on the trail. Hey everybody, it's Sunday, the 7th of January, I think. It turns out I didn't hike at all yesterday. I woke up yesterday morning feeling good, well, feeling alive, but I was wrecked. My legs were absolutely, I could barely hobble 10 feet to take a piss against a tree. I got back to the shelter, I crawled back into my sleeping bag, and I went to sleep, and I slept basically the whole day yesterday. But today I've gotten up already. I've walked about 2.5 miles. I'm about 0.8 from the next water source, which is good because I just drank the last of my water. But it's all downhill, and then from there it's 0.6 to a road, and then I got like a 2-mile road walk. So it's about 11 o'clock. I've been hiking for a couple hours now. Just stopped to take a break. Figured I'd check in with you all. It's quite beautiful. I mean, it's desolate. We're in a pretty. Right now I'm sitting in a beautiful little pine forest. I'm showing it to you all. I'm on an old dirt road that the trail has crossed about 5 times today. But of course they keep shoving us up through the woods. So that's where I'm going next. Through the woods, even though there's this beautiful little old dirt road here that I could walk on. Oh well. All trail maintainers everywhere do that, like to do that. So I'm not going to chat long. I got to go get food, get water, I mean. There's water. So anyway, I'll talk to you all later. Hey everybody. I am 7 miles farther than I was this morning. Well, 9.5. I am 6.5 miles farther than I was this morning. I came 6.5 miles today. It is Sunday the 7th. Like I said in an earlier clip, I did not hike yesterday at all. I was utterly exhausted. my legs would not work. I couldn't do it. I probably should not have gone directly from the train to the trail. I should have taken a night at the hostel. The Pinhoti Outdoor Center has $10 camping. I should have done that. Spent the night at the shelter or spent the night at the camping, and then hiked yesterday. But whatever. Too late now. So today I did 6 miles, 6.5 miles. 5 of it was road walking. Oh no, that doesn't seem right. Several miles of road walking. I don't know how many. I'll have to look at the app. Anyway, first 4 miles though were 3 miles. First 3 miles were rough, steep uphill, and then I did several miles of road walking, and then 0.7 to the campsite where I'm at. Anyway, I'll put it up on the. I'll put a little picture-in-picture when I edit this. It was surprisingly good. I got my tents all set up now. I went to my sleeping bag, and it's supposed to rain tonight, so hopefully I got it set up good. I'm a little concerned about the ground. It's sandy. It might not hold in heavy rain, but hopefully I'll be fine. Because I was too tired to move, and it was basically dusk by the time I set up. So, I'll talk to you later. You have a good night. I know I will, hopefully.